Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host, Myron. Today, the Bourbon Drop logo is red. You already know what time it is. Look, every time I get a Maker's Mark, if I can find this shirt, because sometimes it hides from me, I am putting it on and we're getting it on the channel. Let's get it.
Bottle drop, bottle drop, bottle drop.
Before we get into this Maker's Mark, I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much for pushing me up over 4,500 subscribers. Those subscribers will be rewarded here shortly. Shout out to everybody who I'm doing the pick with. We've got a group selection pick going on, 2 half barrels. So just be on the lookout for those, man. They are excellent. The good people over at Westward really did an excellent job working with us. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, Sean, Echoes of Eternity. We've got Carlos from Whiskey Corner. Can't forget about the Bakers, and we've got Barrel Dave. So shout out to all my folks, man. We are about to bring you guys 2 excellent half barrels. We will be getting the information out to you guys as soon as it is available to us. But I'm going to show you something that I thought was a little interesting before we get into this Maker's Mark heart release. So this is the Bourbon Barrel Quad Barrel Aged Boulevard. This is finished in Ben Holiday cask. So I was like, I need to give that a try, because one of my favorites is the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale or Stout, and it was finished in a Town Branch, and that was, to me, that was some amazing stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Quick review on the channel. I would probably give this thing maybe a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I did think it was pretty good. It just didn't hit all of the notes that I wanted it to. Yes, you did get some of that barrel influence from the Ben Holiday, so that was one of the main reasons why I picked it up. But I thought that was pretty interesting. So if you see this at your local Total Wine, man, go ahead and pick it up. Even if you pick up one of the bottles and make your own like 6-pack / 4-pack, pick it up, give it a try, and test it out. But anyway, one bottle of Maker's Mark that you should always have on the shelf, in my opinion, it's going to be this bottle right here. Now, this bottle right here is the Maker's Mark 101. That proof mixed with the Maker's Mark flavors just does it for me. It just does. I don't like the new bottle, because the new bottle, I used to love that old gold bottle. I do not, it's just something about this bottle, it's just too plain Jane. The gold lettering on that thing, to me, just looked classy. So Maker's Mark, if you can hear me, bring back the gold lettering. But anyway, let's get into this right here. So I walk into Ladies Liquors down here in La Plata and just going in, getting a 6-pack and looking to see if they had anything new. Boom, sitting on the shelf. But I'll get to what I paid for it at the end of the video, because like I'm titling the video, did I overpay for this bottle? So, you know, I have taken a little bit out of it. You know, hopefully it aired out since. My favorite, as of right now, is going to have to be this 2016 release of the Maker's Mark Cask Strength. Yeah, this was the 2016-01. This thing is incredible. Came out ahead of Cellar Aged. It even made me rethink. That's why I did a video. It even made me rethink, was Cellar Aged overhyped? Because this is some good juice. I just happened to walk into a store. They had it behind the counter, and I was like, that bottle just, it stuck out. It looked different. And it was a little pricier. You know, the normal cask strength is $49.99, but when these were released, they were $69.99. So, this right here happens to be my second favorite. This is actually a Virginia ABC pick. This is the creamy caramel. That thing right there is just so good. I tried my hardest to keep it around, and you see where it's at. So anyway, this right here, man, this is kind of funny because it's in the same bottle as Cellar Aged, nowhere near as old as Cellar Aged. It's rumored to be around 6, maybe 8 years old. Not that 11 to 12 year old that we were expecting with Cellar Aged, but nonetheless, I still bought it because of the cool bottle. I needed to get one of these bottles in my life. That Cellar Aged bottle, to me, beautiful, and every bottle kind of slants over to the side like that. Oh, I just love how that looks. Cellar Aged was good. It was good, but like I said, this made me question whether or not cellar age was overhyped. Let's get into the nose. All right, so the nose is light chocolate, like light fruit and oak. I even pick up a little black pepper on the nose. No stinging in the nose at all. Now, this thing only comes in at 111.7 proof. It does have 10 virgin toasted French oak staves. Now, this does say that it is the first of 5 of their wood finishes series. Now, I know what you're going to say. Wood finishes series, haven't we heard that before? Yes, we have. FAEO2, FAEO1, the BRT, what did they call it? I think the Bourbon Junkies called it the license plate series, BRT. Oh, it was some wild stuff. So when we thought they were getting rid of that, we were like, okay, Maker's Mark is bringing out cellar age. Now they're going to start bringing out more stuff with an age statement on it. You know, that was just what people were thinking, but no, they kind of slapped us back to the future and put us back with the toasted oak staves. So it's like, what are you doing? Matter of fact, doesn't 46 Castro have 10 virgin toasted French oak staves? So, you know, it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to spend this amount of money. Now, once again, I am going to get around to the price, but it's going to be at the end of the video. Let's get into the palate. It's fruity, it's oaky, heavy chocolate on the mid to the finish. Spicy in the back. Finish lasts for a decent amount of time. I would say velvety, but not oily. So it's got a nice mouthfeel, but it doesn't feel very viscous. Vanilla, a very nice light vanilla in there. Let's go back into the palate one more time. I gotta say, if you're a fan of Maker's Mark, you are gonna like this. But is it gonna come across special? Now, they did have mixed reviews. It got mixed reviews online, and I was hoping to be on, one side more so than the other. But as of right now, man, like I said, if you're a fan of Maker's Mark, which I am, you are gonna like this. Now, retail price for this thing is $75. However, I walked into Ladies Liquors and they had it for $110. It was $109.99. So my question to you all is, did I overpay? Now, I already know the answers to that, and I'll be answering that question here shortly. So let's get into the breakdown. Is it worth the chase? No. I'm a fan of Maker's Mark, but it is not worth the chase. I probably should have gone to Nixon Clinton. Shout out to Nixon Clinton. They've got 2 picks right now of Maker's Mark because Nick of Nixon Clinton is actually retiring. And matter of fact, shout out to Drew, his son, because I played golf with his son yesterday. So I was sitting up there like, one of the guys that I was playing with, because I just booked the time by myself. So one of the other guys was like, that question always comes up. Hey, what do? He gets to talking, we get to talking, and I'm like, Knicks? I'm like, I'm always in there. Excellent prices. Anyway, let's get back to the heart release. So, is it worth retail or more? Now, you guys know me. When it comes to retail, I try to stay at $30 over being my max. This is a $75 bottle. Had it been $30 over, it would have been a $105. I went $5 over my max, which I don't consider bad, but I try to keep my max at $30. However, this is a bottle that I know I don't see all the time. I thought that at that price, being priced, just $35 higher than retail, that wasn't too bad, because I hadn't had the juice yet, of course. So I was like, you know what? Great content as well. Let's get it on the channel. But $75 when you can go and get a pick for $69.99, sometimes $79.99. I don't know if it's worth retail. Look, it's a special release. I know it is. I loved BRTs. I love the FAEO1s. I love the BEPs. Maybe I just need more time with this before I fall in love with it. But at this point, I am not like head over heels for this thing. And that's, oh man, that's sad because I had such high hopes for this bottle. Who is it for? This can go for an experienced to intermediate bourbon drinker, because when I did get it home, I hadn't had anything all day, and I did put this in a glass, and it kind of hit me in the back of the throat with some spice and some pepper. So at 111.7 proof, I don't think I would give this to a new bourbon drinker. I would just sit them down with the regular makers and let them work their way up. Will it always be on the bar? I like it, so I'm probably gonna go through it. But once it's gone, will I be seeking or searching for another one? Not necessarily. It's not super wowing me at the moment. Not that it's bad. Like I said, if you are a fan of makers, you're gonna like this. But it is not like something that's just wowing me. I am not head over heels for this bottle. And with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out unless you head it to a drop. Till next time.